Have you ever heard of a movie called Offerings? No. Well, I don't remember what year this came out. I looked it up, but I didn't write it down. This is about this. It's about a young lad that lives with his mom. His dad is his dad in the picture. I think she mentioned something about his dad either leaving or dying or something. But the mom's just tired of this piece of shit kid. You know, he's a mute. This kid. And she's saying, hey, you know, they said at the school they did some tests on you and you're highly intelligent. Well, do they know that you torture animals? So he's got these serial killer tendencies, Tom. He doesn't have any friends except for one. There's this girl named Gretchen in the neighborhood. And she's like, hey, let's go play checkers. This kid's good at checkers, Tom. You know, crown me. But he doesn't say it because he's mute, you see. Can't say crown me. He probably just goes, you know, something like that. But the neighborhood kids roll up, you know, and they're all, hey, retard, you know, what are you doing? You know, I bet you won't take the well challenge. They don't call it a challenge. It's a dare. You know, now it's called a challenge for viral shit. And she's like, oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever this kid's name is, don't do it. And no, he's going to go do it. He's going to go do this well challenge. So one of those old wells, you know, that has like the little top and everything, a little roof above it, you know, but it's dried up. And the challenge is to walk around it, you know, balance yourself. Whoa, whoa. And he does. He goes around the little, I don't know, 3-foot circumference of it. I did it. Whatever, retard. And they push him and he falls down into the well, Tom. 10 years later, he's in the hospital or hospice, maybe. But he's been there all this time in a coma. But he wasn't talking before that, so, you know, who cares? But there's a new nurse on the scene, and this guy's telling all the, oh, yeah, this scarred up piece of shit, you know, he's been here since he was 8 years old, and you know, he just, whatever. But, you know, don't worry about him. We got all these other patients, and wouldn't you know it, Tom, he fucking regains consciousness and kills that nurse. You know, her first day on the job turns out to be her last day on the job. And, you know, he gives her up against the wall, grabs a syringe, and, you know, puts it through her head or whatever. But all this gore and stuff is done off camera, just like all the rest of the kills in this movie. He breaks out the hospital, Tom, and he's going to go get his revenge on the kids that wronged him, who are all grown up now. And while he's killing them all, you know, off screen, you know, we just might see a little blood flowing here and there, you know. He's cutting off body parts like ears and noses and leaving them for old Gretchen, who's all grown up now too, because he's leaving her offerings, you see. And I don't know, there's this sheriff. The sheriff shoots him like 6 times. He still doesn't go down. This movie is just a complete ripoff of Halloween. And it even has a score real similar to John Carpenter's, you know, that shit. Yeah, this just sucks. You know, this movie really could have benefited from gore and from nudity. It needed a lot of nudity to get you past that. This is a whole fucking ripoff type bullshit. Yeah, this one just sucks. This is just a real... I don't even like the slasher genre to begin with. What am I doing watching this shit? Why was it on my queue, watch next, you know? I don't know, but I did. I followed my own instruction of watch next, and yeah, I wasted my time. Offerings, Tom. Offerings.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe. by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time, Lord God.